Sussex County Community College has quite a few programs. We start out with our transfer programs. About half of our students come here to transfer to other institutions, and so we have a whole range of liberal arts options for them. By liberal arts, we're referring to the social sciences, math, science, humanities, kinds of courses and programs. But in addition to that, we also have a lot of students, about half of our students or so, who are taking career-based programs. We have a whole panoply of business programs and marketing, accounting, administration. We have law enforcement, criminal justice, and computer science, engineering, and we're constantly looking for programs that we can that would attract more students. One of the things that we've done recently is that we've been able to start up 2 new agricultural programs. I always found it a little surprising that this college didn't have ag programs in the past, but we have a science-based one in horticulture and a business-based one called Ag Business. They should be starting up next fall, and we're pretty excited about moving forward with those programs. As I said, the college is, a lot of the students come here expecting to transfer on to other colleges, to four-year colleges, and I don't know whether everybody in the community understands the importance that that is for the community. But in order to transfer on and to have your credits count, we have transfer agreements with a lot of institutions like Fairleigh Dickinson, Montclair, Felician, Centenary, and almost all of the colleges in the state, and even East Stroudsburg in Pennsylvania, where students can come here if they follow the plan for that transfer degree, take those courses, and then the degree just transfers whole into those colleges. In addition to that, the state actually has a law that says that if you complete your degree, your associate's degree at a community college, all of those credits are automatically transferred to any state university in the state of New Jersey. So we're doing that. That's a really important thing for people to understand, that you can start here. We offer a rate that is lower than the four-year institutions, and so you save some money coming here for the first 2 years, and then you go on and get your four-year degree wherever you choose.
How important is this community college to the community, not only for students to come here, start here, go anywhere, go on to a four-year school, but also you employ a lot of people here, so this is a big important part of the community.
We do. I don't know exactly where we stand right now, but I think we're about the 5th largest employer in the county, and we employ a lot of full-time people and adjunct people here, and so from an economic perspective, the give back for the college to the county is very important. We serve as a main driver of the economy in the county as well.
Now you're also adding on to the college with some new buildings here. Can you talk about that?
Well, what we've done is, since I got here about 3.5 years ago, we started looking at how we can enhance the educational prospects of the college, because this is an old campus, and we have some old buildings. In addition to that, rural areas typically don't have the kind of expanded bandwidth that you'll find in metropolitan areas. And so one of the first initiatives that we did was try to find money to expand bandwidth, and we came up with about $1.2 million in grants for expanding bandwidth on the campus. It turns out that the hospital itself had brought up what we call dark fiber, which allows for this mega bandwidth that you can have. And we found out who that company was, talked with the hospital, and hooked up with that company. And we managed to get the grant from the state. And I believe this spring or summer we should be moving forward with bringing the expanded bandwidth from the hospital over to here, and then we're going to try to expand that out to some of the high schools that might be interested in going in with that on us. So I think it's a really important opportunity, because once the bandwidth is here, other places can then attach onto it, you know, at their own expense, of course, but be able to do that. So I think that's that's going to be an economic driver. In addition to that, because one of the things that students look for is to have a comfortable learning space. Sure. And we have a couple of new buildings that are on campus, our science building and our PAC Center, in which we have theater, and we also have our nursing program over there as well. We are looking at fixing up our we call it the D building. We don't have a name for it, but it's the oldest usable building on campus. And what we've been trying to do is we've been trying to have cost efficiencies for the college, and one of the ways that you do that is if you can get the money to put in energy efficient kinds of things. So we intend to put in energy efficient windows there. We last year installed energy efficient boilers in that building, and we're also hoping to put in energy efficient air conditioning so that we can have a more comfortable environment during the summer when a lot of students are going to come and take classes. In point of fact, one of the interesting things about community colleges that a lot of people don't know is that people who are in four-year colleges and universities often come back to a community college during the summer to pick up an extra class or two at a cheaper rate and then transfer it back out to their college or university to help them graduate earlier than they might otherwise do. So those are the kinds of things we're working on.
You have good people here that work at the college. Todd Polderstorff comes to mind in the admissions office. He goes out and meets with the the coaches, the guidance counselors, I should say, and bringing students here to the college. How important is the outreach to the high schools in the area?
It's very important, and again, since I've been here, one of the things that we've been doing is we've been trying to expand that outreach to the high schools. There are lots of reasons why students choose colleges that they do choose. Community colleges are kind of odd in the sense that they were put in the community primarily to serve the students of the community, but those students are not obligated to go to that community college. Yeah. And there are lots of reasons why students will choose to go to a four-year institution or whatever. So we have prided ourselves on the what we call the capture rate that we've had. It's a fairly good capture rate over the last years. We've been looking at it over the last 10 or 12 years, and I think it's been fairly consistent, around 20%, a little bit higher some years, a little bit not much lower, but about that in that range. County-wide, in terms of looking at all the high schools that are in the area, we regularly have our people out at the high schools talking to the students. A couple times a year, they're out there, and we're looking at other ways to try to attract those students. We also have college courses in the high schools, in many of the high schools, where students at the high school level can take those college courses. Helps them count towards their high school graduation, but then it gives them a leg up when they are ready to go to college. They've already had maybe 6 or 9 credits that they can transfer right into whatever college they go into. So we have some good things going on with those students. We've recently been working a little more intensively with the Sussex Technical School. Right. They've upgraded some of their programs, and we've been working with them on things like theater and some other things that we're looking at with them. We're also trying to see if we can get some of their students to come and take classes here at the college rather than even offering them over there. Again, to give younger students a leg up in terms of when they enter college, they'll already start with something.